Hi guys, welcome back. I hope you're all doing well. So for today's video, I'm going to share some of my beauty favorites. So I tried to wear all of my favorites on my face today just so that I could kind of show you guys. So we're going to get started off with brows. For me, brows, I feel like they're the biggest difference when it comes to me having brows and not having brows. Are they always even? No. Do they look like sisters, twins, relatives? Not really. For my favorite pomade, I mentioned this in the past. I always go back and purchase this. I came across it a couple years ago when I was on vacation actually. Ever since that day, I fell in love with this product, and it's the LA Girl brow pomade. I have to say this one does not dry out. It lasts a really long time. I get the shade dark brown. I think they might have black, so you can get this at CVS or Ulta. It's under $10. Moving on to my favorite brow pencil. This is something also I've mentioned a lot. Pretty much pick this up anytime that I go to Ulta, and this is the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer. This is the shade dark brunette. It's just your regular type of pointy brow pencil. I go through these a lot just because I do my brows pretty much every single day. Not extremely creamy, it's not extremely waxy. You could use the littlest amount and it shows up, and that's what I love about that. Another favorite of mine that I don't have, but for brow gel, is also from L'Oreal. I think it's also called the Brow Stylist Definer or something like that, but it's just a clear brow gel. I don't think anything can top Anastasia's brow gel, but this is pretty good compared to that. So moving on to the face now. I always love to use this e.l.f.'s mattifying oil control lotion. This stuff makes you look dry in the best way. I talked about this in my product empties video, and this is just the best thing I think I've ever come across. It doesn't make your skin look flaky. A really good lotion if you have oily skin. I've been using this hard candy mattifying primer since maybe my freshman or sophomore year of college, and I've just been obsessed with it. It's just so nice. I've never had a problem with this primer with any type of concealer or foundation because it just kind of clings onto it. So I would definitely recommend this. You can get this at Walmart, but I don't think they sell hard candy at Ulta. But if you come across this, definitely pick it up because it's so good. For concealer, I have two of my favorites. It's technically three, but I say three because I have two different shades of the one. I'm sure a lot of people have tried this. The Maybelline, I think it's called the Fit Me. As you can see, I'm running low on. I very rarely will do a full face of foundation anymore just because I feel it's pointless with having to wear a mask. Honestly, I just do concealer all over where you're gonna see your face and keep it moving. I mixed these two. This is 35 deep and then 40 caramel, which it looks pretty dark, so that's why I mix them. This is more of my shade most of the time. My only complaint, when you close them, they just make such a mess. I feel that happens. So much of it gets wasted because it just splurges out everywhere onto the cap. But anyways, these are my favorite. Coverage is amazing, the price is right, and girl, I'm here for it. But another option, if you already use that or if you don't want to use Maybelline, is Makeup Revolution. This is the super size conceal and define. So I have another one. I have to go find it. This is just the bigger version. It's a lighter shade, and this is just the smaller one. I've been stuck on the Maybelline one, so that's why I haven't opened the new one. Gives me Tarte Shape Tape vibes, and I don't know, I feel a lot of people sleep on Makeup Revolution, but their stuff is actually really good. You can get their stuff either off their website, or they do sell stuff online at Ulta as well. Moving on to foundation now, I'm going to stick with Makeup Revolution. This is basically the concealer as a foundation. Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. Literally the same idea, same type of applicator, which I love this applicator. The same thing, just bigger. It's a little dark. I always buy two, because I feel you can never tell what your shade is whether you buy it online or in store. I don't know. I really don't know. It kind of just leaves a natural type of smooth finish. It doesn't make you look oily. It doesn't make you look mattified. A natural skin type of look. For today, I'm trying out the e.l.f. Camo CC Cream. I bought this a couple weeks ago and I finally decided to try it. And so far, I'm actually liking it. I filmed a clip when I was applying it, so I'll insert that now. I just wanted to show you guys while I'm doing my makeup right now, the comparison. It is a little bit too light for me just because I've been going tanning. This is medium 310. Matches my neck. I have to say the coverage looks so good. And I feel it makes your skin look really nice and smooth and soft. My nose is just really dry. So that's pretty much the only maybe bad thing, is that it kind of holds on to dry patches a little bit. But I mean, if you moisturize and put probably a hydrating primer on, it most likely won't happen. And I forgot to mention, I just have the CC cream on the lower half of my face, so it's not up on my forehead as you can see, or obviously on my eyelids. But yeah, I think it looks so good. I mean, I haven't been wearing it for that long. But I mean, I feel like it looks so nice on my skin though. I'm not trying to gas myself up. Kind of just gave like a natural finish, and then I set it with powder. Reapply at least every 2 hours. So I'm guessing this isn't gonna last that long. I don't know though. Full coverage, natural finish. You would think that it would last. If it's a full coverage, it's gonna last a while. But so far right now, it's looking pretty good. I'm liking it. So I'm going to include that in my favorites. For powders, I always like to set my under eyes with like a banana powder. So I've been using this one for a little while from Wet n Wild Photo Focus. And it's just like a jumbo powder here. I came across this, honestly, this is pretty old, I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if they still sell this. I think I bought this at Rite Aid. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte Loose Powder. And it's just like a white, kind of like a translucent powder basically. And I have to say, it just works so well. And I've been obsessed with it. It sounds kind of weird, but you know, if you have your brows on and maybe you keep your brows on, you know, to the next day, sometimes they can get a little bit oily. I put this on my eyebrows. My eyebrows look, you know, nice and ashy and dry, and then you just comb through them, touch them up a little bit, but you don't have to really redo them fully. For all over face powder, I don't know, I guess I really like loose powders. Is again Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. It's a little bit dark, so I've been going very lightly with this. More for like my summer shade. This is medium deep, so I probably could go a shade lighter. Also helps with mattifying too, and just gives you like a nice airbrush finish. I'm gonna move on to bronzer. I have two options. Both of these I think I got from Ulta's website. So this one is from Lottie London. This is a Tan Time bronzer. It has like cute little stars like imprinted on it in some spots. But this just looks so nice on the skin. It gives you like that summery, just went on vacation in the Bahamas like 2 years ago because we're not traveling in 2021 apparently either. I have medium dark. I just love e.l.f. I feel like prices of their stuff is so good, and I mean the products are amazing. This is their Perpetually Tan bronzer. This is what I'm wearing today. I'll even add a little more because I feel like it. Sun-kissed and whatever. I think I got this for like $3 one day. Sticking with e.l.f., I've never been one to wear blush. My skin is always very naturally red, like for anything. Like I could get embarrassed and I'm red. I could just be walking and my face gets red from anything. I've never wanted to wear blush because I'm like, why am I gonna put pink or red on top of red? It doesn't make sense to me. I came across more of like a peachy blush, and this is what I got. Kind of looks like their bronzer, but this is Always Earthy. It's a primer infused blush. I don't really know what that means. It's just, I don't know if you can see that. It's just a peachy blush, and I feel like it just looks so pretty. If I do use blush, I will always use this one. It's probably the only blush I would continue to purchase. To highlighter, I have two. Again, I'm trying to give two for some of these categories just so you have options in case you don't shop with one brand, or if you've tried it already and you don't like it, or maybe you just have it and you want to try something else. And the one I am wearing today is this one from Wet n Wild. This is the Highlighting Gold Bar. I bought this, honestly, it's a little old by now. I probably should have thrown this out, but whatever. It says limited edition on the bottom, so I don't know if they still sell this, but this is Holly Goldhead, and it just has like a little star. I don't know what it is with stars in these brands. As you can see, I have it on today, and I just think it's so beautiful. Not trying to toot my own horn or anything, but I always get compliments whenever I wear this. People just like it. I mean, it's pretty. This is the Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. This is in the shade Molten Gold. I typically do go for gold tone highlighters because I think that that's just personally what looks best on my skin, and I just think it's so cute because I hit the pan there and it's kind of in the shape of a heart, which I thought was so funny. I know some people don't really do this anymore, but I always like to go on my inner corners with the highlighter. I feel like it just kind of brightens your eye up a little bit, makes you look a little bit more awake. Hey girl. For contour, I've been using up this KKW contour stick, but I know that's not Drugstore. I do like it though, but not for the price. So once I finish this, I'm gonna go back to the Wet n Wild stick. I used this for the longest time, and then I don't really know, I think I just ran out of it. So it's just a little chubby contour stick like this. Call Me Maple. It's just so creamy, it glides on your skin, and it blends out so nice. As some of you may or may not know, I don't really ever wear eyeshadow that much. I just personally am not good at eyeshadow. I guess I could take like pictures with a nice eyeshadow look, but I don't ever really go anywhere to feel like, oh my god, let me put a cut crease on to go to the grocery store. I bought a couple from Morphe, Makeup Revolution, but honestly I don't wear them enough to really recommend them if they're that good. But recently I was really intrigued with always seeing those e.l.f. bite-sized eyeshadow little palette things. Finally picked one up, and I have to say this is so nice. Honestly, you don't need to be good at eyeshadow to use this. If you're a beginner, or if you're just, you know, not really looking to do much, definitely check out e.l.f. Bite Size eyeshadow palettes. This is Cream and Sugar. They have a lot of different colors. They just came out recently with a minty one that looks really pretty, but I just know that I wouldn't wear it. So mascara, I always use L'Oreal, but I've been taking a break from them, and I have two other ones. This CoverGirl, I don't even know how to pronounce this, CoverGirl Exhibitionist. CoverGirl, It looks like this. And I like this type of wand because it's not too pointy. It's not going to take my eyeballs out. I think my mom actually bought this for me. She bought me the waterproof one, didn't realize. But I have to say, it is pretty waterproof. So if you're looking for a drugstore mascara where you can cry, sweat, do whatever, this worked. Finally tried ColourPop's BFF Volumizing Mascara. This was sold out for the longest time on ColourPop's website. And then I went to Ulta one day and they had it. So I picked it up. Black on black. I love these type of wands. Nice and fluffy. They're not pointy at all. I have like 3 higher end mascaras that I'm also trying to use up. Not gonna repurchase 2 of them because I honestly hate them. That's why I stick with Drugstore. For eyeliner, to be honest, I really don't do waterline eyeliner all that much. I did it today for the video because I wear contacts and they get irritated very easily. A lot of the time with eyeliner and mascara, like the combination of both, it kind of goes into your your inner corner. In one episode of Friends, Chandler like made fun of someone who had like all black in the inner corner. I really hate to have that, especially like going out somewhere because I don't want to be touching my eyes with COVID and everything. I always like using a brown eyeliner. This one is from LA Girl. Super creamy, glides on so nicely. I think it's even called like the Glide. Maybe I just made that up. But they have them in a lot of shades. Like a blue purple. I don't really know what color that is. If I wanted to use a black eyeliner on my waterline, is really good. This one's from L'Oreal. I don't even know if they sell this anymore. The Silkissime. I really only use this one now just to do my top line. I think we're gonna get on to our last category, which are lips. Today I'm wearing this Essence Shine 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 Wet Look lip gloss. This has been my favorite lip gloss for a while now. I'm obsessed with this. I bought this from Ulta. They have these in like colors too, so if you want a shade of something, they have them in different colors. This is just a clear gloss and it's called Behind the Scenes. I've been loving e.l.f.'s Ride or Die lip balm. So this one has a little bit of a tint to it. Peachy color, I guess. So hard to squeeze out of here. Right here. I got this, I think, in 3 different shades, and I've been loving this one. So moisturizing, it looks beautiful on your lips. It kind of looks like you're wearing a lipstick, depending on where you live. If it's really cold there and you're looking for something for your lips to moisturize them. Vaseline Cocoa Butter Lip Therapy. Looks like this. I got this at Dollar Tree. That's not even Drugstore. We got this at Dollar Tree. They sell this at Walmart for like $3. I'm like, girlfriend, go to Dollar Tree. Super moisturizing. I'll use that before I do my makeup, before I go to bed. Pretty much just throughout the day if I'm not wearing a lip gloss, just to keep my lips moisturized. I think that is everything though. Let me know in the comments if you use any of these products or what some of your favorite products are. I'd love to try them out. I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.